Let us call any helpful beings who are of benevolence and are interested in the most good for all involved. Hail and welcome. I welcome the spirits of earth, air, fire, water, and ether to this space. Welcome any beings, named or unnamed, who are of divine will and universal law. Hail and welcome. I welcome any ancients, ancestors, any angels, any ascended masters who are here for the most good of all involved and are in alignment with divine will and universal law. Hail and welcome. I love you. I thank you. I am sorry. And please forgive us. I trust you. Okay, so for the week of May 10th through the 16th, I wanted to work with the Antique Anatomy Tarot. I think I got the first edition. Unfortunately not the independent version, but mass market version. So it's got the thinner cardstock, which can have its advantages for sure. It's the only kinds of cardstock I would use besides playing cards to shuffle. And a bridge, what is that? I forget the name. There's a specific name for it. Anyway, happy now. Let's see what information we need to know for this week. I do a 3-card spread, know, show, and grow. That's also head, heart, and balance or growth, and then past, present, and future. Let's see where we're going. Not really into future casting so much. I think the future is always changeable. You know, one decision, one little change in your routine or habit takes you in a different direction, right? Whether it means you're going to end up in the same position you were going anyway, that's probably debatable philosophically. But I would say, you know, especially in regards to like physics and how we are traveling through space, you know, in time, it's like we're constantly moving, so things are just constantly changing, and so to me that means the future is constantly changing. Okay, so this card just jumped out. The Knight of Rods. So this is the fire wands suit of this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have to put it by itself to get it in focus. It's a very fiery type of energy with those flowers, really vibrant. So the Knight of Rods. Let's check out what the Wiley Tarot deck has to say. I want to say like a being of action, right? Kind of protecting the land, protecting the beings. I tend to see knights as like ready for action, not necessarily always doing action. Knight of Wands. So passion, inspiration, and determination. You know, I used to, here I'll show you the Wily Tarot deck, how brilliant their cards are. Right, it's not in focus, so it's hard to read. I apologize. Bam, there you go. So the Messenger, you know, it has the energy of the messenger. Oh, you were there. You were there in focus and then you lost it. So bringing the message of the suit that it's in. Okay, so the message of the wands, of the rods, is passion. I used to think that patience is for those who lack conviction. The universe thought that was funny. So they taught me by forcing me to be patient about those things that I was really passionate about. It was definitely worth it. Not an easy road to travel. So like I was saying, you can be a person of action and passion and not necessarily doing anything, you know, waiting for the right moment, right? A knight doesn't want to just charge into battle. They want to have a plan. They want to, you know, rely on the information of their scouts. They want to be able to trust that they've got the support around them first before they just charge in there. And this is a royal fighter, right? One that is embodying unconditional love. So taking in the creativity and the ideas and the inspiration that is around them and available to them. Because honestly, every single moment that we are breathing, we are receiving the messages that we are needing to receive. You know, just whether we are able to perceive them, to actually take them in, to pay attention, you know, or not, that's up onto us, because we have free will, you know, over our brains, you know, over our, you know, until we give it away, you know, but we always have it, right? So I guess you can't really give it away, but you can, you know, let someone else take up space in your mind for a little while, you know, take the reins in a sense. It's what we do when we watch programming on screens. Yeah. But also, you know, storytelling is an important part of us being human and our human experience. So I don't want to like just always come down on the very human and creative aspect of storytelling, even if it is on screens. So in our head, knowing our passion, knowing that even though it may not be the time quite yet to move, that we're ready, doing it in the right way and for the right reasons. In our heart space, we have the Two of Rods. So we are connecting with people. We are coming together in unity in regards to our passion and our creativity and our motivations, Mm-hmm. Our values, our morals. Also very fiery, vibrant are these tiger lilies. These are likely tiger lilies, maybe, I'm not sure. Okay. But they're coming together and they're in balance, taking an idea and putting structure with it. You know, going in and out, you know, being in opposition to something can, you know, it result in arguments, right? But it could also result in cooperation and increased force with decreased effort. So think about what we are choosing to collaborate with our hearts this week. And so for our balance between our head and our heart and our growth, 7 of elixirs. This is the 7 of cups. This is definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck. After I received it for my Sincerely 78 offering for, I think, February. Yeah, February, the Passion Flower, the botanical deck. So I learned in a book that I was reading about the Smith Rider-Waite deck that the cups and what is in the cups of the traditional tarot imagery is symbolic of our chakras and raising up with the 7 different chakras of our bodies. Apologize for any background noise. My baby just woke up from a nap. Papa's there taking care of him. So if it's sort of like the feeling that, you know, typical readers ascribe to the 7 of Cups is like being like chaotic energy or just having lots of choices, and it's definitely lots of choices, and our energies can definitely be chaotic, right? But we're looking at them, you know, and just the simple act of looking at them is going to organize them a little bit. And if we actually look within ourselves at our 7 energy centers, our 7 cups, our 7 toroidal fields that are spinning and moving, you know, we can assess whether is it moving quick enough, is it moving too quick, is it there parts of it that's blocked, you know, are we having pain, you know, are we screaming, you know, in a certain area of our body. It's good to look at it. So that could be a really big area for us. Let's go take care of a baby. I'm going to put things up in an altar with a crystal grid, journal prompts up on part 2 for Patreon. Thank you so much for being here.